Catalog number TG211 CD. Audio compact disc. 44.1 kHz sample rate. 16-bit word length. Samples represented in 2's complement binary. 8 to 14 expansion. Set reproducer for reference level. 1000 Hz.
Clear out! Clear out! You didn't pay! We mean jack shit to you! Clear out! Clear out!
Doing things yourself is valuable in its own sake. I guess in almost every circumstance, I'm more comfortable doing something myself than I am asking somebody else to do it. It is possible to teach yourself basically everything you need to know. Make everything about your existence as a band comfortable and sustainable and pleasant. You should enjoy it. And if you find yourself doing things that you don't enjoy because you're obliged to do them, then you've made a mistake and it's too late. You have to be conscious of that stuff and not make those mistakes.
Like being able to have like really meaningful friendships develop out of a studio relationship, I think that's more important than anyone.
But I see music as something that you can enjoy doing for its own sake, and you should. You don't have to use music as a tool to generate money. If it's a passion first and foremost, you will enjoy it and it will be valid.
It's a responsibility to support the culture. I kind of feel like the very notion of intellectual property is insane. There's nothing criminal or there's nothing of a nature of piracy to share music that you have with other people.
The way that record producers and recording people are compensated was a trick of accounting that shifted the cost away from the label and toward the band. And I think that's ethically untenable. I think less of people who opt to do things that way. On its face, it's absurd. I work on a record for a few days, and then for the rest of your fucking life, you have to keep paying me.
I think it's completely beyond the scope of my job to start making corrective adjustments in the way a band sounds. I don't think that's fair to the band, and I don't do it.
Like the guy that installs the toilet in your house doesn't get to tell you how to paint it, right? So that's my relationship with that band.
99% of mixing is moving the faders up and down until you find where it sounds good and then leaving them alone. That's the majority of the job. Getting the balance together. That is not screwing with the sound, not dreaming up elaborate effects, not manipulating the sound.
That sort of mainstream mass consumption music is always going to be awful. That stuff is always going to be bullshit. It's always been bullshit. But by and large, pop music is awful. It has always been awful. A lot of my favorite bands were formed by neophytes with no experience playing music, and they used their creative minds to express themselves. And it didn't necessarily map or correspond with what the traditions of music would have valued.
join the Social Propaganda Club on Shouting Fire Radio on Saturday, 8th of June 2024 at 1 p.m. Pacific Time, 4 p.m. Eastern Time, 22 Central European Time. The entire 2-hour show will play music produced by Steve Albini.